your softball team?
Our softball team, friend. Our softball team.
Your softball team, not mine, because I never got the text. Do you guys see the scene playing out right here? You got Dame talking to LeBron and D-Wade. It made me think, do you know what stresses me out about tampering? Like, where do you draw the line between tampering and asking a simple question? Or tampering and saying hi to a friend? Or tampering and whispering something to one of the best players in the league who may want out of their organization and could really help your team? Where do you draw the line? Because I, my friends, am the consummate optimist. And the only three possible conversations LeBron and Dame or D-Wade and Dame could have been having, in my opinion, in my mind, are these. Number one, where can I get a good low-carb meal, LeBron, around this area? Number two, have you guys ever been to House of Athlete? I'm hearing good things. And number three, and it's obviously this one, what time is it? It feels like it's getting late. This scene played out at the LA Sparks game last night, and I am absolutely positive that there was nothing bad going on whatsoever. No tampering, just simple hellos and bro hugs among good friends. That's all I have to say about that, Kevin Wildes.
I like it. Space Jam premiere out in LA.
Hey, new rule alert. Great news if you're a college athlete. You are now allowed to make some money from your name and likeness. Also, image. Brand new rule. So first of all, shout out to Ed O'Bannon, who's been fighting this for literally over 20 years. It was went up to the courts in California. It was denied by the Supreme Court, but he's been fighting this, and he was on the 1995 UCLA team. So shout out to him. Everybody owes a debt of gratitude to Ed O'Bannon for really bringing this to the forefront. In Badger news, here's Graham Mertz, who comes out of the box and be like, hey, everybody, here's my logo, printed up on some T-shirts. Now, look, is it Bucky the Badger? No. Is it a confusing amalgamation of initials, which kind of everybody does now? Yes. But still, congratulations, Graham Mertz. Congratulations to all of the college athletes who are going to finally make some money. And let's go back, NCAA, and right some of our past wrongs, a la Reggie Bush, and sort of like make people whole again, give them back their Heisman trophies, let them make some money, and we're like, you know what? New rule. It's kind of similar to marijuana rules, to be honest with you. Sorry we put you in jail for so long. Now it's legal. Whoops. Okay, so there you go.
Wow,
Kevin Wildes making people whole
with
again.
The rare semi-political take. Look at Wildes.
Not semi-political. I'm saying now it's legal. Already. Was he legal? Now it's legal.
No, that was great. That was great. Wildes, I'm supporting you.
Time for drawing a blank.
I'm supporting you.
Okay.
Ugly moment in the Suns-Clippers game last night, fourth quarter. Clippers down big. Patrick Beverley ejected for that, shoving Chris Paul after a timeout. Yeah, it was dirty. I didn't like to see that. Brandon, Beverley shoving CP3 was blank. Said something there.
Bully. That's exactly what this is. Look, a lot of people knock Patrick Beverley for being who he is, but the reality is it's made him millions of dollars and it helped him get to the NBA. Without this mindset, without this approach, he wouldn't have been here. He wouldn't have been able to tap into his childhood dream. Now, on the other side of that is when you're a bully and you're in that playground or you're hooping or you're in the park, you're eventually going to get punched in the mouth. So I'm predicting that next season, there's going to be someone punch Patrick Beverley in the mouth. Now, Pat, if you're listening, probably not. I'm not sure where you're at. Maybe on the PJ coming down to South Florida or something. Look, I'm with you, buddy. You made it to the NBA. But you know what comes with this territory. What comes with this is somebody is going to go upside your head, and you just have to be ready. Yeah. And when that happens, the whole world's going to see, is this an act or is this dude a real tough guy? So it's a bully.
Okay, so I do think he's a real tough guy. And in general, Brandon, I support Patrick Beverley. I feel like he plays right up to the line, maybe even goes over the line a little bit. But that's what makes him an interesting player. That's what makes him a dynamic player. And guess who else does it? Chris Paul. So there is a little bit of like camaraderie of like guys who are right there on the line. But this is indefensible. There is no reason for this. And when you talk about like, yeah, there's going to be retaliation, well, I don't think there will be for the beginning of next season because I think he's going to be suspended. Nick, I tweeted out yesterday, this reminded me of the Andrew Bynum, J.J. Barea play. Lakers were getting blown out by the Mavs, and Andrew Bynum hit J.J. Barea. It's just a weak play out of frustration, end up hurting a guy. He gets suspended for 5 games. I think it's going to happen to Patrick Beverley. As much as I like Patrick Beverley and as much as I like his intensity, there's no reason for it. It's impossible to defend.
What's up, Brandon? I'll wait. Go ahead, Brandon.
Yes, I'm sorry, but here's the thing. It's like there's a fraternity, and in that fraternity, like, you play hard. You know, look, you're trying to take something off my plate. But at the end of the day, don't go too far. You could potentially hurt this dude, arm or shoulder or wrist.
Totally.
Hell, he's getting an MRI today because of stuff like this. And so this is when it crosses the line, Wilds, where you could potentially end a guy's career when you do things like this or the Bynum play. So this is going against the rules,
That's
man.
right.
Sorry.
That is totally correct.
It's a good
Everything
point.
Wild said is correct. But it's also totally expected. This is who Patrick Beverley has always been. He is the dirtiest player in the league. And he has been fortunate enough in his career to play on teams, for the most part, for most of it, with some all-time great players, whether it be James Harden or Kawhi Leonard or Paul George, so he can just be that little barking chihuahua that's got a big pit bull behind him and thinks he's tough. But I want Wilds back on the screen because I blame Wilds personally for this Patrick Beverley movement that continued yesterday on the broadcast.
Get him.
Last week, Wilds was like, oh, Beverley, you gotta love how he plays. You gotta love him. He's doing this. You're doing a whole little soliloquy, and then your old colleagues last night were like, let's build on the Kevin Wilds narrative. Wilds understates his impact on NBA media. We had Barkley responding to him directly 2 days ago, and now yesterday, we had the broadcast be like, Kevin Wilds says we need more Patrick Beverley content. So let's tell the story about how he got kicked out of school for turning in a fraudulent paper, then had to go to Ukraine and then Minsk and then wherever. And what an amazing arc he's had. Meanwhile, he's plotting how to injure guys. So Wilds, how do you defend this? Because I blame you.
I don't think he did it. I don't think Patrick Beverley did it. If you're going to attack me like this, I don't think Patrick Beverley did it.
Where's the proof?
I don't think he did it.
There's video.
I didn't see it.
We are not a visual medium.
Nowadays.
Wild's weird and wonderful. It confuses me, too. What a night for Trey Turner. Trey Turner turned 28 yesterday. How did he celebrate? With his record-time 3rd career cycle. I just went out for drinks when I turned 28. Amazing night for Trey. Did make your list, Wilds. What else you got for us?
Hey, it's a great day in baseball. Everyone knows what it is. It's Bobby Bonilla Day. Due to the weirdest contract in all of professional sports, today is the day that Bobby Bonilla gets $1.19 million direct deposit into his Bank America account. He looks up and says, oh, today's the day, honey. Looks like we're going out to dinner. He gets this amount of money till 2025. So congratulations, Bobby Bonilla. It's always a great day around the Bonilla household. That's the weird and wonderful from the National
Bobby Bonilla Day.
Throwback.
All right, let's get back to the Clippers from last night. The offseason officially upon them after getting bounced last night. Paul George knows how it all could have been avoided.